beautiful start to this Thursday morning. No winds today, thank goodness. We are in the kitchen with Leroy Alvarado from Georgia in honor of Holiday Pie Mania, along with pastry chef Jordan Rivera. Guys, what are we making today?
Well, today we're going to be making a beet and pear pie.
Wow, okay.
So it's a little interesting. A lot of people, they think beets, oh, gross.
Exactly. You wouldn't think pies when you think beets. So tell us what we're working with here in terms of the ingredients.
So with the ingredients, it's real simple. The dough, all it is going to be a flour, butter, ice water. The syrup is going to be beets, sugar, a little bit of vinegar to give it some tartness. And then with the pears, what we're doing a Bartlett pear, an Asian pear, and a crimson pear.
So why do you mix the three?
Just to give it more depth.
Some diversity?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is this?
This is actually black volcanic sea salt.
I was going to say, this...
With ash.
Okay. I am excited to see how we're going to incorporate all this. So let's jump in, guys. What do we do first?
All right. So first, you'll get your beets. You'll toss the beets into your pan. You're going to put a cup of sugar, a cup of vinegar.
Okay.
You'll mix that all in. You'll get it to a boil.
Okay.
You'll get it to a consistency where it's going to be sticking.
Did you say now this is a syrup?
Yes,
so we're looking for a syrup.
It's basically a base for the pie.
Okay.
So this is where all of our sugar is going to come from. And
Gotcha.
also cooking it down, it's going to pull all those sugars out of the beets. And it's going to add the sugars to the pears, because besides the cup of sugar, that's all the sugar that we're going to be using inside of this pie.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that's cooked down, what do we have working in this larger pan over
So
here?
in this larger pan, we have some butter going.
Okay.
And with the butter, we're going to add our pears to this.
So again, this is a mix of 3 pears we're working with.
Yes, we have 3 pears in here. We're going to let this get going. We're going to boil this down until the pears get really soft and loose.
So when we're boiling it, just to remind us here, all we've got working in here is butter and the pears. There's
That's
nothing
it.
else. So it's
Nothing
just going to
else.
start breaking itself
Yeah,
down.
it'll start breaking itself down. Everything
Okay.
will combine. And once this is broken down, then we're going to add our beets.
Then you mix the 2 in. Okay. So obviously, now is this what we're going to be featuring this weekend at the Holiday Pie Mania?
Yes, I will be featuring this at the Holiday Pie Mania. It'll be obviously a smaller portion than we're going to be cooking here today.
Okay.
But we will be serving this. It's also going to be served with the cream on top, and it's going to balance everything out.
Okay. Now, as a pastry chef here, Jordan, is this something that that you guys created together? Because honestly, like I said, you don't think beets and pie go together, but you make it happen. So tell us a little bit about this.
Well, it was basically a collaboration. I mean, I brought in my pie dough recipe, which is real simple, real flaky, real buttery. But
That
again,
you do think of pies.
Yeah. But with the beets, exactly, I was always the same with not really liking them, all that, until actually I started working for Chef Alvarado. And I tasted the way he reduced them down, made them nice and sweet, and it goes with the pears very well.
Okay.
And it makes an amazing pie.
So once these 2 are reduced down, what happens next?
Once they're reduced down, we'll combine the beets with the pear. We'll cook it off just a little bit, just to reduce it slightly more. And then at that point, it's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the nice thing about this pie recipe is as soon as everything's cooked down and ready to go, and you have your dough ready, you can pop this into a pie crust, pop your dough on, pie's done in 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
On a 500-degree
So
oven.
just very quickly, want to mention Georgia. We're talking about Holiday Pie Mania, but I want to mention your restaurant too. Speaking of, we're right next to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum in Santa Fe, so fairly easy to find you guys. Is that right?
Yes. We're actually on the left side of the museum.
Okay.
It's 225 Johnson Street.
Okay.
The nice thing also about this pie is that we're going to be featuring this pie throughout fall.
Okay.
Because if you've noticed, all the ingredients in this pie are actually a fall harvest ingredients.
Yeah. So
The
very
beets,
hearty
the
pie.
pear,
That's great.
even the limes, but the lime from down south, obviously.
Gotcha. Okay, so again, guys, this weekend, the Holiday Pie Mania, it's benefiting the Food Depot. It's happening at the Builder Source Appliance Gallery in Santa Fe. Lots of great things going on. Of course, we will have links to that at casa.com. We're gonna give this a little taste test run when we come back on Style. Guys, stay with us. Beet and pear pie. You saw it here on Style.